Now, all through the day today, there is one story that has garnered a lot of attention, a story that you have been speaking about. A story that is again coming in from Uttar Pradesh, but the opposition is using that right now to say that the police in the state of Uttar Pradesh, the largest state in the country, is anti-Muslim. You have almost the entire opposition coming together to attack the Yogi Adityanath government, but what is the story all about? I want to begin by putting out one image on our screens here. If you look at this image closely, you will see that this is a thelewala, a hand cart that is selling mangoes. This cart has a name written to it and the commodity. The name is Arif. Arif is the owner of this hand cart and phal. That means he's essentially selling fruits. So likewise, there are multiple now images that have come into our newsrooms. This is Chavez. He's also selling mangoes and he's written here on his cart, Chavez. That is Chavez. So what really has led to this? Why is there so much politics over all these images that you see coming in from Uttar Pradesh? All this just hours before you have the huge significant Kawad Yatra that gets underway in Uttar Pradesh from the 22nd, that is this Monday. So there is this directive that has gone in from the state, from the administration, the cops, to essentially say that all the people who have their carts, who have their shops all along the route of the Kawad Yatra need to display boards like these. But there is a caveat. Now the opposition sees red here. The opposition sees a communal angle. The story is very, very significant. The story is what is making headlines this evening. And let's bring up our top 5 questions as we begin the show with. And we are asking that just ahead of the Kawad Yatra, why is this big controversy? What is this controversy all about? What really has happened in the last many hours? We'll tell you exactly in a moment. The Yogi government has said you need to display names of food stalls or your hand carts. But what is their rationale? Why are they asking people to do this? Is this even justified? Has this happened before? All questions on top of your mind. This brings us to our next question. The opposition alleges there is a plot to target Muslims. This has been done only and only because the Yogi Adityanath government hates the Muslims. They are being targeted is what the opposition says. We are asking, is that even justified, or this, much like a lot of other issues, is nothing but fear-mongering, spreading panic? This brings us to our next question now on our screens. You also have a BJP ally, that is the Janata Dal United, that is doing business now with the Bharatiya Janata Party. They are a part of the NDA. KC Tyagi has spoken to the media. He cautions the entire approach. He says this should not be done. This is not a healthy trend. So why is he saying something like this? And will this kind of a remark by the ally make the BJP look at a review here? Could a review be possible? Because even the allies say much the same. They say this is not good enough. This brings us to our next question. Owaisi is linking the Muzaffarnagar order to apartheid. He says Bhed Bhav. And that also a severe kind of an apartheid. He says, what's really the truth? Clearly, you've seen a lot of political tutu meme, a lot of political jibes that we have seen from all sides coming in. But what do you, the people, also think? That is also an important angle that we will put our focus on. But first up, let's tell you what this controversy has really meant and where did it start in the first place. Remember, from the 22nd of July, when you will be seeing such Kawad Yatra on the roads in Uttar Pradesh, every year, you have the state administration deciding on multiple measures when it comes to security, when it comes to the other bandobast, also to ensure that everything goes on peacefully. So there is a heightened security, and the idea is to ensure a smooth and a hassle-free arrangement for the yatris. So clearly in this attempt to ensure that everything remains peaceful, you have the Muzaffarnagar administration that has issued an order. What really is that order? That order, ladies and gentlemen, is asking all hotels, all dhabas, all carts that will come on the route of this entire yatra to put out a board. Now they say that this board must contain the name of the owner, must have the details of the employees, and what are you selling. So this is an order. But now the police says that this is voluntary. As in, apne aap aap chahe to ye kar sakte hai. There is no compulsion. Zabardasti nahi hai is what the administration now is indicating. The administration also says that during the month of Shravan, you have these Kawad Yatris that follow certain dietary restrictions. They generally do not prefer buying from stores where you have a lot of food that is also non-vegetarian. So clearly they say that this is why we had to ensure something like this so that everything remains peaceful. Don't read any politics into this. And they say that this is also being done to ensure that there is no confusion for the yatris. Many shops, eateries, food carts have already started displaying their names on the route of the yatra, like we just showed you. On your screens again are interesting images that you will see. In fact, this is what we had brought out earlier, Arif saying Phal. So Arif Phal bechte hai. He's on the route, he's already put this board out. So there are many people who have already complied with the order. They don't have a problem with this, but the opposition sees it. The police continues to say that this is being done by shop owners on their own volition. No one is forcing them to do this. Then you have the DIG of Saharanpur. He also says that this order to display the names of owners of the dhabas, the restaurants, the eateries along the Yatra route has been issued in 3 districts. So what really are the 3 districts we are talking about? We are talking of Saharanpur, we are talking of Muzaffarnagar and Shamli. So this is where essentially this order has come into force. So this is being done, they say, so that the yatris do not face any problem or any confusion and there is no invertent law and order situation. Now, on your screens, you will see usual suspects, characters. You will see Akhilesh Yadav. He's already taken to the social media. He has a problem. OVC is saying that something like this used to happen in Nazi Germany. Then you also have, details that have come in from the cops and all the arrangements that already have been put in place. So before we tell you what netas say about this is our colleague Mohit, and he was at Muzaffarnagar. He is getting you a full sense of what this order means, how are people responding on ground zero, and is there a message also for our politicians? Sit back and watch.
इस वक्त हम मुजफ्फरनगर हाईवे के जो मुख्य कावड़ मार्ग है उस पर मौजूद हैं और यहाँ पर एक ढाबा है जिसका नाम है दिल्ली ढाबा। अब इस ढाबे के नाम से नहीं पता लग सकता है ये ढाबा कौन, इसके अंदर काम करने वाले लोग कौन है, इसका मालिक कौन है, और यहाँ पे लिखा जरूर है शुद्ध शाकाहारी, लेकिन इससे पता नहीं लग रहा कि यहाँ के मालिक जो यहाँ काम करने वाले वो लोग कौन है। इसलिए यहाँ पे एक पोस्टर चस्पा किया गया है, दिल्ली ढाबे का नाम का पूरा विवरण दिया गया है, जो स्टाफ विवरण है कि उसमें मालिक कौन है, मैनेजर कौन है, किचन स्टाफ कौन है, हाउस कीपिंग में कौन है। तो आप देख सकते हैं, मैं अपने कैमरामैन से कहूँ अगर यहाँ पे जूम करके दिखाएं तो ऑनर का नाम यहाँ पे सुशील चौधरी बताया जा रहा है। सुशील चौधरी का बकायदा फोन नंबर लिखा गया है। जो मैनेजर है नरेश बालियान, किचन स्टाफ अरविंद है, राजन है, दीपक है और अमित है, और ये सर्विस स्टाफ हाउसकीपिंग में संजू चौधरी भी है। ये आदेश जो आया है, कब से आपने यहाँ पे जो बोर्ड है वो चस्पा किया हुआ है?
ये लगभग 10 दिन के आसपास।
तो यहाँ पे इसकी लगातार मॉनिटरिंग हो रही है, यहाँ पे आ रहे हैं स्टाफ देखने के लिए?
बिल्कुल आते हैं।
जब ये आदेश आया तो क्या बताया गया था आप लोगों को?
बस यही कहा था कि हमें स्टाफ का पूरा नाम, पूरी डिटेल चाहिए, हमको पूरी डिटेल चाहिए, नाम चाहिए, फोन नंबर चाहिए, सब कुछ हमने कंप्लीट करके उनको दे दिया है। जी।
और क्या आदेश है? लहसुन प्याज के लिए मना किया गया उन दौरान?
नहीं, उन्होंने मना नहीं किया, लेकिन हम लोग मना खुद ही कैंसिल कर रहे हैं उसको। सावन के महीने में हम लहसुन प्याज नहीं चलाएंगे।
So Mohit speaking to their people saying हम अपने हिसाब से कर रहे हैं, हमें कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. But clearly, many say that there is a problem in the order. Is this really discriminatory? Is this really unlawful, as the opposition is, wanting us to believe? Or there is merit here? That's going to be the big debate that we bring to you in just a moment. But before we do that, it's important to see that who stands where on the entire issue. There is again a reference of targeting the Muslim community that has been made by Assaduddin Owaisi. He continues to say this. He says that this is a move akin to apartheid in South Africa. That is the kind of reference that he is making of a Nazi Germany. We also have the SP chief, the former Uttar Pradesh chief minister, Akhilesh Yadav, who's been very vociferous on a lot of issues. He says that forget all this, the courts need to step in. What are the courts waiting for? That is what Akhilesh says. And he says that there is an attempt to create communal disharmony in the state right now. You also have lyricist Javed Akhtar, who is a vocal critic of the BJP government. He too has commented that it was in Nazi Germany that they used to make only a mark on a particular shop and house. So what he's trying to say is there are, particular people who are being marked and they are being segregated because they belong to a particular community. But then the police has clarified. They say that this is not a compulsory order. It's a order that will be implemented as per people's own volition. And they say that this has been done largely to ensure that there is no confusion and everything goes on smoothly. So important to listen to all these reactions before we ask the questions.
देखिए, ये एक प्रशासनिक विषय है, सुरक्षा और संवेदनशीलता का विषय भी हो सकता है। कहीं पर कोई ऐसी चीज सिक्योरिटी रिलेटेड होती है तो वो सरकार अपने, मगर मुझे एक बात नहीं समझ में आती है, ये पता नहीं क्यों हमारे विरोधी कोई भी विषय होता है वो नाम और पहचान छुपाने वालों के साथ क्यों खड़े हो जाते हैं। मतलब वो आसाम से लेके केरल तक हो, मगर पहचान छुपाने वालों के लिए इतने अरमान दिल में क्यों छुपे रहते हैं।
साथियों, एक नया फरमान आया है कि कांवड़ यात्रा के रास्ते में जितने भी फल सब्जी बेचने वाली रेहड़ियां हैं, स्टॉल्स हैं या ढाबे रेस्टोरेंट्स हैं, ये खाने के ढाबे हैं, तमाम लोगों को अपना नाम बोर्ड पर लिखना होगा। इसके पीछे की मंशा बड़ी स्पष्ट है, आप समझ गए होंगे। हिंदू कौन है, मुसलमान कौन है। हो सकता है इसमें जाति भी हो, मंशा में ये हो सकता है कि कहीं दलित तो नहीं है।
कांवड़ यात्रा पर निकलते हैं, उनकी कई मान्यताएं होती है, उनको ये एक अवसर मिले कि वो तय कर पाए कि उनकी मान्यताओं के अनुसार कोई दिग्भ्रमित होने की सिचुएशन ना बने और उसके हिसाब से वो निर्णय कर सके कि उनको कहां से क्या प्रोक्योर करके कुछ खाना है, पीना है। तो भाई वो सेकुलरिज्म का सबसे बड़ा खतरा, लोकतंत्र खतरे में। ये किस प्रकार से बोला जा रहा है? क्या किसी पर रोक लगाई जा रही है? क्या ये कहा जा रहा है कि आप कांवड़ियों को सामान सामग्री नहीं बेच पाएंगे?
सवाल ये है कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी जिस नकारात्मक राजनीति को करती है, अगर उसी नकारात्मक राजनीति को अधिकारी आगे बढ़ाने लगेंगे, भारतीय जनता पार्टी के एजेंडे को आगे बढ़ाने लगेंगे, तो ये बहुत दुर्भाग्यपूर्ण है। पुलिस का काम है कानून व्यवस्था, लॉ एंड ऑर्डर को मेंटेन करना। पुलिस का ये काम नहीं है कि वो ये तय करे कि दुकानों पे लोग किस नाम से।
नहीं, ये फरमान नहीं है। आप अपनी आइडेंटिटी कोई भी इंसान ना छुपाए। मैं मोहसिन रजा हूं, अगर मैं दरवाजे पर महेश लिखवा दूं तो कैसे चलेगा भाई? यहां तो आप मेरे घर आए हैं ना, तो मोहसिन रजा साहब के ही तो घर आए हैं ना। ये देश हमारा जो है सबको मान्यता देता है ना। यहां तो भेदभाव सरकार कर नहीं रही, तो हम क्यों भेदभाव करें या कोई और भेदभाव करे क्यों? इसलिए इस तरह की चीजों की जरूरत पड़ी है, क्योंकि लोग इस तरह की चीज करते हैं। बहुत से लोग हैं अपनी अपनी तरह से, अपनी अपनी तरह के तरीके से मानते हैं, लेकिन यहां पर हम लोग सबका सम्मान करते हैं और सबको सुरक्षा व्यवस्था देते हैं, बिना भेदभाव के कोई काम करते हैं।
जब से वो उत्तर प्रदेश की सरकार ने ऑर्डर दिया है, मुजफ्फरनगर में जितने ढाबे हैं उन ढाबों से मुस्लिम एम्प्लॉइज को निकाल दिया गया। ये जो ऑर्डर है उत्तर प्रदेश की योगी आदित्यनाथ सरकार का, ऐसा दिख रहा है कि हिटलर की रूह उनमें समा चुकी है।
तो ओवैसी सेज कि ऐसा लगता है कि उत्तर प्रदेश के जो ऑर्डर देने वाले लोग हैं उनमें हिटलर की रूह समा चुकी है। विनय, that is what he says, much so in reference to the BJP. Good to have you along with PK Jain Saab, who's a former additional DGP of the state of Maharashtra, and Gaurav, who also represents the Samajwadi Party. But before I come to you, Binay, and to Gaurav, PK Jain Saab, let's begin by asking you that the police says that this has been done to ensure that there is no confusion and everything goes on smoothly. Do you think, sir, it's a valid rationale? Had you been in that, top cop chair, would you have taken a decision like this?
Deepthi, good evening. Thank you for inviting me to the show. See, I, as a police officer, would strictly go by the government's orders. In case the government has taken a decision, then it is my job to implement it. That is first. Second, there are many occasions where disputes have taken place and communal rights situations have arisen because of the non-vegetarian food being served or non-vegetarian food being mixed into the vegetarian food into occasions which are extremely religious and followed religiously by a certain community. Third, in this case, the order is not for everybody saying that this is a Muslim and he should display a name. The order is for everybody that whoever he is, on his shop, he should display his name and the whatever business he's doing. So now saying that it is only Muslims are being segregated for discrimination would not be correct. Yes, it would certainly make a little impact because all these the congregation is of Hindus and who come to to pay their obeisance to the God in large numbers. And the situation gets very, very volatile in certain situations where they find that the person who is serving them is either a Muslim or he is serving some kind of a concoction which is which could be non-vegetarian.
Okay.
Surprisingly, on a number of highways, if there is nothing hanky-panky, on a number of highways, the names of the hotels and restaurants are Jagdamba, Jai Ambe, and all Hindu god goddesses names, and the owner, if you find out, would be a Muslim. I don't understand what is the reason. Why does that person have to conceal his identity to sell his wares, to sell his food?
Okay.
But as I said earlier, I would strictly go by the diktat of the government. If the government has issued a particular order in its own wisdom, it is the job of the police to implement it.
Okay.
And now, whether it is legal or not, that will be fought subsequently in the court. If all these people who have objection to this order, they should challenge for every small thing they go to the court. In this case also, the political parties or the person who's aggrieved by it has all the liberty to go to the court and obtain an order nullifying this particular instruction or any offshoots thereof.
Okay. So I think PK
that's
Jain
my
Saab
opinion.
has begun this entire debate, Gaurav and Binay, on a good note. Because he tells you things as they are. He tells you problems about law and order, and possibly he says that this could be one of the ways, Gaurav, जिससे हम ये कोशिश कर सकते हैं कि किसी तरह की अनटूवर्ड सिचुएशन नहीं हो. लेकिन वो ये कहते हैं कि क्या दिक्कत है, कुछ ऐसे लोग क्यों हैं जो चाहते हैं कि अपनी आइडेंटिटी छुपाकर जब वो बिजनेस करते हैं, कोई ढाबा चलाते हैं, कोई फूड स्टॉल चलाते हैं, तो आप लोगों को दिक्कत क्यों है अगर एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन ये चाहती है कि लॉ एंड ऑर्डर ठीक रहे? और अगर दिक्कत है तो गौरव जी, आपको यहाँ पे बैठने की जगह इस समय कोर्ट में होना चाहिए. आप लोग कोर्ट जाइए.
देखिए, इस तरीके के पॉलिसीज ला के ये कहीं ना कहीं उत्तर प्रदेश सरकार और कानून व्यवस्था का फेलियर है. कहीं ना कहीं उनकी कार्यशैली पे प्रश्न चिन्ह है. अपनी नाकामियों को छुपा के सरकार कहीं ना कहीं जनता को गुमराह करने की कोशिश कर रही है, आपसी भाईचारा और सौहार्द को खतरे में लाने की कोशिश कर रही है. अरे इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ दिस ये आके आए ना, प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस करे, प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस करके मीडिया में बताए कि इन्होंने क्या लॉ एंड ऑर्डर की सिचुएशन क्रिएट की है. वहां पे सावन के महीने में कांवड़ियों को असुविधा ना हो, इन्होंने क्या सुविधा वहां पे देने की कोशिश करी है. वहां पे उनको क्या क्या सुविधा मिलेगी, क्या मेडिकल इमरजेंसी में वहां पे सुविधा मिलेगी, क्या फायर की सुविधा मिलेगी. लेकिन ऐसा ना करके ये कहीं ना कहीं जनता को गुमराह करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं. फिर ये उपचुनाव को देखते हुए हिंदू मुसलमान पे दाव लगाने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं. एक बार हारने के बाद भी इनको शर्म नहीं है, इनको पता नहीं लगा है कि ये जनता संविधान चाहती है, जनता देश की खुशहाली और तरक्की चाहती है, ये जनता आपसी भाईचारा और सौहार्द चाहती है. आपसी भाईचारा और सौहार्द को खत्म करने की कोशिश ना करें. इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ दिस लॉ एंड ऑर्डर को ठीक करें और अच्छे से कांवड़ियों को असुविधा ना हो, वो उस पर काम किया जाए.
ठीक है गौरव, कोर्ट जाएंगे आप लोग? समाजवादी पार्टी कोर्ट जाएगी?
हमने तो बोल दिया कोर्ट, हमने तो बोला, ट्वीट में भी राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष जी ने बोला है कोर्ट कृपया करके संज्ञान में ले. इस तरह के
आप जाइए ना, कोर्ट सबके लिए खुले हैं, आप जाइए. अगर आपको लगता है कुछ असंवैधानिक है,
जाएंगे, सारा कुछ करेंगे, सारा कुछ करेंगे, सारा.
ठीक है.
ये हमारी फंडामेंटल राइट्स का हनन है. राइट टू इक्वालिटी जो फंडामेंटल राइट है उसका हनन है.
हाँ.
हम कोर्ट में जाना पड़ेगा तो कोर्ट भी जाएंगे. आपसी भाईचारा और स्वार्थ को खत्म होने नहीं देंगे. देश कैसे तरक्की और खुशहाली के रास्ते पे जाएगा उसके प्रति हम कार्य करेंगे, उसके लिए कार्य करेंगे.
ठीक है गौरव, आपने अपनी पूरी बात रखी. अब मैं बिनय के पास आती हूँ. बिनय, अब देयर इज सम बिट ऑफ ट्रूथ इन व्हाट गौरव हैज सेड. लीव असाइड द पॉलिटिक्स ऑफ दिस. आर यू नॉट रीडिंग द राइटिंग ऑन द वॉल? पीपल डू नॉट लाइक दिस हिंदू वर्सेस मुस्लिम, segregating one community against the other, and forget the netas, your own ally, the JDU has a problem with this, no Binay? The JDU says इसका रिव्यू करिए. केसी त्यागी जी कहते हैं कि हिंदू मुसलमान में लोगों को मत बांटिए.
JDU is ally of BJP. They have the right to, say.
So will you not listen to your
they
ally?
don't agree, but the fact of the matter is that how disclosing identity poses threat to secularism of this country. If you disclose your identity, how that poses a threat? And I don't think there is any biasness, because not just Muslims, the Hindus also, they need to disclose their identity. They are not exempted from this. And the reason you are asking, it is very plain and simple. In this pious month of Sawan, the people, the Kawadiyas, they are very careful about their fooding. So by no chance any Kavada Yatri will want to get confused about the food he is having in the dhabas on the way.
Binay, but there are better ways to do this. We were actually looking at a lot of viewer feedback that has come on this story, Binay, and you must listen to this. And Gaurav, आपको भी सुनना चाहिए. Viewers ये कहते हैं Binay कि aren't there better ways to do this? Please put out a notification. opposition saying that on the route, please do not sell anything non-vegetarian. You know, these are the items that can be sold. These are items not to be sold. But tomorrow, think of this. Tomorrow, if outside our houses, we have to, you know, put out a plate saying we are so and so, we belong to this caste, we belong to this religion. Is that the kind of ghettoization that the opposition says you want to construct in the society, Bennett?
I think this is the best way, and this is a wonderful idea. And
it's a wonderful idea.
It should not be just limited to Sawan. It should be implemented across the country 24/7, 12 months. Because in the whole of the year, many people, the majority population of this country, they are very, you know, sensitive about their fooding habits across religions, not just Hindus. And you know, the real problem is that the political syllabus of OICG and the India Alliance, their partners, is very limited. While this case is an out of syllabus chapter. So that's why they are getting confused. This is a wonderful idea. What is the problem? You are asked to disclose your identity. You must write. You must write your fooding habits. You must describe.
But why does one have to display their identity? You obviously, you know, it's no problem in disclosing an identity. What's about displaying the identity?
The Kawadiyas are simple people. They are not, you know, people of intelligence agencies or Jyotis that by looking at the dhaba, they will know that what is the, you know, inside the kitchen. Okay. So you must have a full description of the kitchen. This is the wonderful idea. This should be implemented across the country.
Okay, before I come in to PK Jain साहब, गौरव, आपने सुना विनय क्या कहते हैं? वो तो कहते हैं कमाल का आइडिया है ये आप छोड़िए, ये 3 जिलों में ही नहीं, पूरे उत्तर प्रदेश में और शायद पूरे देश में ये लगाना चाहिए.
देखिए, नाम से क्या होगा, कैसे यूनिक आइडेंटिटी कैसे बनेगी? जैसे राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष ने ट्वीट में भी कहा है, बुद्धू तो हिंदू में भी होते हैं, मुसलमान में भी होते हैं.
इसी आर्ग्यूमेंट को अगर हम ट्विस्ट करके देखें ना, तो सवाल आपसे भी पूछा जाएगा कि अगर कोई अपना नाम डिस्प्ले करता है किसी एक पर्सन या एक कास्ट, एक रिलीजन के लिए तो है नहीं है, ये सबके लिए कॉमन ऑर्डर है. तो ऐसे में अगर आप बार बार हिंदू मुसलमान करते हैं, तो पॉलिटिक्स कौन खेल रहा है? पॉलिटिक्स तो आप खेल रहे हैं ना.
नहीं, अगर ऐसा करना था तो प्रशासन प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस करता, प्रशासन एक पॉलिसी निकालता, उसमें बताता कि कांवड़िया जो सावन माह में जो श्रद्धा से अपनी पूजा अर्चना करने जा रहे हैं, उनको कोई असुविधा ना हो, उसके लिए क्या इन्होंने प्लान किया, रोड प्लान क्या है, उनको कोई असुविधा ना हो. लेकिन प्रशासन ने ऐसा ना करने के बजाय नाम प्लेट बताओ दो जी, किस नाम से कौन सी दुकान है. इससे क्या होगा? सिर्फ और सिर्फ जनता को गुमराह करने की कोशिश है, अपनी नाकामियों को छुपाने की कोशिश है, क्योंकि इनके पास कोई रोड प्लान ही नहीं है. सरकार इनसे नहीं चल रही है. इनके आपसी झगड़े की वजह से उत्तर प्रदेश की देवतुल जनता को नुकसान झेलना पड़ रहा है. ये सच्चाई है आज की. इस दिल्ली और लखनऊ के जो आपसी झगड़ा है इनका, उसकी वजह से उत्तर प्रदेश की देवतुल जनता को नुकसान झेलना पड़ रहा है. आखिर क्यों उत्तर प्रदेश की देवतुल जनता आपकी गलत नीतियों की वजह से नुकसान झेलेगी?
गौरव, मैं ये सोच ही रही थी कि अभी तक आपने इस बात का जिक्र क्यों नहीं किया है, क्योंकि लगातार विनय ये भी बात तो है कि उत्तर प्रदेश में इस समय जो हलचल है उसका कहीं कोई लिंक दिल्ली की राजनीति से तो नहीं है. और क्या मतलब उस पूरे इशू को ड्वॉर्फ करने के लिए, नीचे करने के लिए आप इस तरह की कंट्रोवर्सी क्रिएट कर रहे हैं और आपको लगता है कि लोगों का ध्यान भटक जाएगा. अखिलेश यादव कहते हैं मॉनसून ऑफर 100 लाओ, सरकार बनाओ. तो गौरव जी, ये भी किस तरह की भाषा है, इसका शायद आप बाद में जवाब देना चाहें. बट आई विल गेट इट पीके जैन साहब हियर.
बिल्कुल, देखिए
गौरव आऊंगी आपके पास.
देखिए, आपस में इनका तालमेल नहीं है.
ठीक है, रुकिए, आऊंगी आपके पास. पीके जैन साहब, व्हेन यू लुक एट द एंटायर आर्गुमेंट्स दैट हैव बीन मेड, could there have been any other way out to ensure perhaps better law and order, no confusion, and the spirit of the yatra that could have been maintained at least by not doing this?
See, Deepthi, if we talk of the facilities, like one of my co-panelists has been saying that the government, what arrangements have they made for the Kawad Yatra and things like that. The Kawad Yatra has been taken out for decades now. It's nothing new. I am a Jain. If I want to have a pure vegetarian food without onion, without potato, without any of the things that I want to consume, and there's a Vaishno Dhaba en route, if it is being run by a member of a particular community, I can be reasonably sure that this would be a pure vegetarian food. But many a times what happens is, and it's a fact of life, on the highways you find there is a particular community whose dhabas all have Hindu gods and goddesses names, yet the owners are Muslims. Now, in that case, I may like to avoid that dhaba. If I am aware of the identity of the person who's running it, I may like to avoid it. As I said, the order is for everybody to display their names. If somebody is trying to conceal his identity, there's something has to be, fishy about it. Second is, there are instances where in vegetarian food you find bones coming out, you find non-vegetarian food being served to a vegetarian person, which creates a lot of problems at times. So it results into maramari, results into law and order situation. And the way the sense and sensibilities of this country today are, all these events can lead to major flare-ups, which eventually the police will have to handle.
Okay.
So if the government has come out with an order that the identity should be known of a person who is putting up a stall there, I don't think there's anything wrong about it. Now, it would create some kind of a strife. There have been calls given both by Muslims and Hindu leaders that they should not buy the products from the other community. I mean, these calls are not limited to only Muslims. Some Hindu leaders also have done it in certain circumstances.
Okay.
So once a call is given like this, whether the people listen to this call or don't listen to this call is their call.
Okay.
But there's nothing wrong, in my opinion, to say to display the names of the owners on their establishments, so that the person who's going there and buying something and he's going with
he's aware about
pure religious feelings, that he should be allowed to make a choice whether he wants to walk into a particular establishment or not.
Okay, I've completely run out of time, but I'm thanking Binay Singh, PK Jain Sahab, Gaurav also for speaking to us. The government says sabka saath, sabka vikas, but the opposition says ye nahi ho raha. We let you decide, the viewer. Thank you for watching. On the other side, we are back with more.